Really can't stay outside. I've got to go away.
So I am going to be doing a fresh face makeup for, well, it doesn't have to be for 30 plus, but I'm 37, and so I think I might title it 30 plus. But anyone who enjoys a fresh face, who enjoys healthy makeup, healthy skin, will benefit from this video, will find this video informative. I'm going on a date in a few with my husband. We're going on a holiday. Manhattan is very festive right now, and so I call it a holiday because we're just going to be walking around. We're just going to walk around the tree, probably Central Park, go to a movie, get something to eat. We're just going to chill. This is what we do all year round, but because everything is so festive outside, I'm going to call it a holiday. So of course I'm going to be dressed in festive wear, and red lipstick is a part of my my makeup. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna wear red lipstick. So I'm gonna wear red lipstick today, and I'm gonna just do a very, everyday healthy makeup application. I am gonna introduce to you a new foundation for me, who became a fast favorite actually. I used to love L'Oreal. If you've seen any of my videos in the past, you know that L'Oreal True Match W6 was my color. I don't know what happened this year. This year I tried applying my foundation, W6, and it doesn't suit my complexion anymore. It doesn't fit me. I look ridiculous in it, so I got rid of it. And though I love the L'Oreal True Match line, I don't want to deal with making a lot of returns from trial and error trying to find my shade. That's how it is at Dwayne Reed. So I just went to Sephora, tried a few colors, and found Walnut by the Sephora brand. That is my exact match. So I'm just going to get started with the foundation. I usually mix it up with some kind of moisturizer, but I'm not going to do that right now because I really want you to see how, how olive this color is, how perfect it is for my complexion. So I'm going to apply it to the center of my face because that's where, well, from that moment, from the center of my face, I blur it out. I don't have to cover my entire face in makeup because that becomes very noticeable instantly. I think that's where most girls go wrong when they cover their entire face with makeup. I don't have to put foundation over here. No one's looking over here, So I keep it here and I diffuse it. Anyhow, so do you see? You can't even see it because it's my color. It blends right in. So I keep it around here, and I just blend it out with my finger. You see, that's a great color. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and blend it out with my finger. And this is just to clean up my color a bit, it's not to hide my imperfections. This foundation, I think it's a buildable foundation. It says second skin technology. Don't know what that means. Anyhow, it could be built. So I think you can build it to full coverage, but I'm not going to do that now. I just want to give myself a clean skin. I want to give myself clean skin. I'm not trying to hide every little imperfection of mine because those imperfections are what make your skin look like skin. So I'm going to take the brush here and I'm going to diffuse it out at the edges because I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't really tell if you can see a distinction from the makeup and the skin. I'm going to go heavy with a heavier hand here over my spots. Those are my chocolate spots because when I eat chocolate, I break out. And actually, now that I mentioned that, I did a video yesterday on IGTV, my first one ever, on my Instagram for Isabel on YouTube, because I actually have 3 Instagram accounts. So for Isabel on YouTube, I did a updated facial cleansing, oil facial cleansing, and it went really well. I was really proud of myself. It's about 6 minutes. And it's great, IGTV is really great for quickie videos, like 5-minute videos. Right there, I was about to clean my face and I said, you know what, let me give this a try. And I just pressed record, and I recorded the whole process. I put it on IGTV, and I got really nice feedback from my friends. Anyhow, yeah, so that's my base there. It's really pretty, it's really clean, and that's all that I'm going for right now, just clean face. I'm going to move on. I guess I could just go straight to eyebrows just so I could frame my face right away. This is one of my makeup bags. It is a library card little pouch that I use as a makeup bag. I got it from the New York Public Library store. And this is my other makeup bag. It's a composition book pouch that I use as a makeup bag. And I also picked this up from the New York Public Library store. And so what I'm looking for in here is this baby right here. So I use the L'Oreal brow stylist for my eyebrows, and I think I use it in brunette. I think there are only 3 colors. Anyhow, I give my eyebrows a very carefree application. I don't go too heavy-handed. I don't have a practice here. I've said this a few times. I don't have technique. I just brush. I brush with a loose wrist so that I don't apply a dark application right away. I'm not sure if you can tell from, from there, from your vantage point, but I don't groom my eyebrows. I don't pluck my eyebrows. I don't shave my eyebrows. They are, you see, I have hairs all along here that I don't mess with. I just leave them be. And then with the opposite end, I brush away. So brushing the brows is what helps diffuse the color. So if you've applied it with the heavy hand, you can then diffuse it by brushing it with the opposite end. Also, I like to brush my eyebrows with the dry mascara wand. It helps the eyebrows kind of, it helps you see the hairs, like the individual hairs. I don't do it all over, I just do it in the front. So I'm just gonna powder my forehead now because I see that it is just shiny and that's not good for your eyes. So I'm using Neutrogena powder here. And it's nice, it does the job. It basically just calms down my shine, It doesn't make me overly matte or anything like that, but it helps with the shine. So I don't really do that right away. I'm doing it for your safety because I don't think that having my bright forehead reflecting on the camera is good for anybody. Anyhow, so from here I'm going to apply a bit of brown eyeliner. So the brown eyeliner is just to shape my eyes. When you apply a lot of makeup, you kind of lose definition. You give yourself kind of like a one-dimensional look, and that's where you have to come in with the contouring and things like that. So, so this is just bringing back the shape of my eye. So I like to do it with a really light hand, and again, it's brown, so it's not going to be too intense, and a really fine point. That helps you kind of make you look like you're almost not wearing eyeliner, but it just defines your eyes and gives you a shape. So right at the end, I have a very oily face, so I'll just grab my finger and create the cat eye with the oils from my hands and from my face. And I'll repeat on the other side. So I'm applying the eyeliner on the hairline itself and not on the waterline. I have been doing this cat eye with my own hands, with my finger, for years. It works beautifully. I hope that was simple and easy to follow along. It's hard when I'm doing my eyes because I have to concentrate, so I don't really talk too much. What I did was, with the very thin brown eyeliner, brown so it can blend in better with my hairs rather than give me an intense, dark, obvious eyeliner. I'm not going for an obvious look right now. So brown to just help me shape my eyes and, appeal to my natural look. So I grabbed my eyeliner and I applied it on the lower lash line, not on the waterline, very lightly with a light hand. It is a fine point, so that really helps. I did the same thing with the upper outer corner. And at the end, I kind of just took my own finger with my own oils on my face and on my hands to create the little wing on both sides. And that is something that I have been doing for years, and it works lovely because it's not overly intense, but it does give me my shape back. It brings me, it gives me my eye shape back that I lost while applying all that skin makeup. Anyhow, so moving forward, I think I'm going to conceal. So my favorite concealer is Hourglass. Hourglass concealer in number 10. It's not a number. Anyhow, it is my exact color. Look. See? It's beautiful. So you know how some people go for a concealer that is a little bit lighter? Or, I mean, a little bit lighter is okay, but some people have a concealer that is very light. I don't. I like it to really look like my skin. So I'm going for as close to my complexion as possible when it comes to concealer. I do have a really bright concealer by, is it Jessie's Girl? No, it's LA Girl. And it's actually not even a concealer. It's something to brighten your under eye. And it's beautiful if you really like that really bright under eye, and it's really inexpensive. I'll link it below so you can check it out. I'm really trying to talk here. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do this and have a regular conversation with the camera. I can say that I'm enjoying this show on HBO. It is called My Brilliant Friend. It's so good. It is an excellent show. It's about two friends, two girls. So it takes you through the lifetime of their friendship, which is about 60 years, and it starts in 1960s Naples, Italy. It is filmed in Italy, and it's in Italian. It's English subtitles. So it is so engaging and captivating from the first scene. It's really good. Two girls, the friendships of two women, which can be complicated throughout the years, especially 60 years. Anyhow, so it starts with them in elementary school. Lenu and Lila. Lila started off dark-skinned. She started off tanned, like very, very tanned. And now we're in high school. We're in episode 5 or 6, and we're in high school. And she's lighter, much lighter. It's the one thing that bugs me about the show, but the show is excellent. It's so good and so interesting that when I heard it was a book, a series, I wanted to buy it, but my husband said it's already under the tree. So I have to wait to read it now, but very engaging, very interesting. The neighborhood is interesting. The neighborhood in Naples that the two girls live in, very, very interesting. It's probably what I find most fascinating. You know, the story of your life is not just you, it's your neighborhood, it's your neighbors, it's your friends, it's your life in whole, which is not just you. So it's the entire neighborhood that makes the story so fascinating, and the two girls especially. Really good stuff. I don't want to ruin it, so I don't really know how to talk about a show without ruining it for you, but it's on HBO, and if you check it out, you would not be disappointed. Hopefully you're one of the folks that don't mind reading subtitles. A lot of people will not read subtitles. They won't go see movies that are subtitles. They won't watch shows. I read a lot, so to me it's like nothing to watch subtitles and read as I'm watching TV, but a lot of people, they don't like that. Okay, so that's the base. I'm gonna move on to lipstick, I guess. I'm gonna remove what I have on my lips now, which is just tinted moisturizer. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my application with my red lipstick, which is always a lot of fun. I actually wanted to show you my favorite lipsticks. In this bag I have my 5 favorite lipstick colors. So we have one red, one brown, one nude, one orangey, burnt orange color. But I don't know if I want to put my mouth through that right now. You know, removing the makeup, it's very abusive to your lips, and so I don't feel like doing that right now, but I will. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in, especially if you're olive skin. I have some beauties in here. Anyhow, so I'm going to go with matte. I'm gonna go with Matte Red, and it's by Milani. So I want to show you my technique here. I'm actually going to use Matte Confident. I have two reds from Milani, Confident and Iconic, and I'm going to go with Confident, which is a darker red. I just want to show you this technique. So I use lip liner, but only as a guide. Eventually I'm going to go over the lip liner. So because I know I'm going to go over the lip liner, I start with the lip liner inside my lips. So I'm going to do, apply it inside my lips. So that's the lip liner in my lips. I then take the lipstick and I grab it with my finger. And I blend it into my lips. So when I blend it into my lips, I go over the lip liner, smudging it out, blurring it out for a really pretty blurred lip look, but not, you know, still keeping the definition of the lip liner while blurring it out. It's not tricky at all. It's just a guide that works out perfectly. You apply the lip liner for a guide, then you blur it out, and you already have the shape of the guide. So even if you're blurring it out, you still have the shape of your lips. So it works out really nicely. Since we started with the lip liner inside our lips, we're never gonna smudge past our lips. We're not gonna make a mess. That's one part of my blurry lip technique. I'm going to quickly go to blush just because I'm using this for blush, and then I'm going to go back to my lips to clean up a bit with concealer, and then we're pretty much almost done. So I'm going to apply a bit of this red lipstick as concealer, as blush. So I apply it with the finger that it's on, which is my ring finger, and I blend out with the cleaner finger. I blend in all sorts of directions so that it could be really diffused. I go X, left and right, up and down. I really want to diffuse it. And that kind of going in all the directions is a great technique for diffusing it. So if you feel you put on too much, or you just want to make sure you're diffused properly, you could just grab your concealer and go around the blush area and just apply some concealer to diffuse and blend out properly. If you feel as though you've taken away too much of the blush, then you can just put a little bit of blush at the center of wherever you apply the blush to make it like brightest in there, to create, to really make it visible. And always make sure to diffuse everything you do to really make it a little bit more visible. And that way, it's like a trick. It's like making it look like you have this flush of color by adding a little more intensity to the center of the blush. Anyhow, I hope you can see it. I realize that my camera does a good job at that, picking up color properly, so I hope you can see it. But what I realize is that it depends on the device that you're watching it on. If you're watching this video on like an old phone or an old computer, the colors don't appear as vibrant as they are in real life. So if you watch it on my Android or on a current phone, an up-to-date phone, you really do see the intensity of the color. And it was just driving me nuts when I would look at my video and my lipstick doesn't look the same or something like that, but it looked exactly the same watching it on my phone. But I just realized that it's the computer that I was using. It was an old computer. It has to be that. I can't think of anything else. But anyway, so yes, back to the lipstick. Let's clean out my fingers here. So I'm using Up and Up Sensitive Skin Cleansing Facial Wipe. So I don't use this on my face. I just use it on for cleanup work on my fingers or something. So you know what? Looking at myself, I don't feel like I have a lot of work to clean up on my lips, but I'm just gonna do it just in case. Just in case you were following along and you made a bit of a mess, I can teach you how to clean it up. So grab your concealer or your foundation, whatever it is that you're using as skin makeup, and just do a little cleanup, like so. You don't have to go all the way around your mouth. It's really about defining certain points. If you could define certain points, then your blurry lip technique will be even more beautiful, because like I said, it won't be messy. So I have a really sharp Cupid's bow, and I as long as that Cupid's bow is nice and neat, then the blurry lip looks nice and neat as well, even though it's blurry. Anyhow, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but my lips are really crooked. They are not symmetrical. I have this one here curves in and that one extends longer. So I don't try to make them symmetrical when I use lip liner. I just keep my lips in the shape that I was born with, and and that's a crooked shape. So so if it looks a little off, it's because my lips are not shaped like yours. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm going to powder my forehead again because it's looking a little shiny and I don't want it to be shiny. So okay, so I think that I'm just going to do, right now this would be it for me, right? I would walk out the door happily, but you're watching and I want to engage you and entertain you. So I'm just going to use other little favorites of mine. So this is my highlighter wheel by Ben Nye, and it's excellent. It has gold and bronze and silver and white. And today we're going to use the white one. The white color, I don't know what color that is, but what the name of it is, but it's this one here on this side. So this one just makes your skin look hydrated. I've said it many times that Ben Nye is a beautiful slept-on brand. Anyhow, so I'm going to put this highlighter to the high points of my face. And it just looks like I drink water. A lot of water. That's all. It doesn't look like, doesn't have a bunch of shiny reflecting elements. It just has a beautiful hydrated look. I like to put it here also. And I normally do like to put it on top of my lip, on my Cupid's bow, but I don't want to because sometimes it can make me look sweaty down there. So maybe it's just with a really light hand. Something like that. It's just because I'm paranoid because I'm such a sweaty girl that I just don't want it to look like I'm sweating. Anyhow, that's it. I don't put highlighter at the tip of my nose because what else can I do that's extra? Okay, I have a Ben Nye, of course. Where are you? Okay, Ben Nye contour. So let's see if I can do a good contour. My favorite contour is this one up here. It looks a little like a feline contour. I love that one. I don't change the shape of my nose, and I feel like my cheekbones are already contoured enough. So I'm just gonna do the one up here for now. This little contour. I don't even know what this is called. Does this have a name? I just call it the feline contour. And what else would I do? What else would I recommend? Oh, I don't know. I'm so stuck. That's what I get for trying to do a makeup video. That's what it's like to practice for a thumbnail. I sit here for like 3 minutes doing all sorts of this. Okay, so I'll put it here. That's it. The bottom of my nose. And I think that's it. I hope that I look okay. It's so hard to tell. That light behind the camera, the ring light, has been working a number on my vision and I can't quite see myself. I see a bunch of bright lights. Anyhow, I think that's going to be it for now. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to let my hair down, get dressed, and let you see what I'm wearing, and maybe even include the Rockefeller Sensi tree in this video. It's hard for me to remember to record when I'm out and about. That's really the problem with video logging, or you know, doing a log of the day or something. But it's just hard to remember to pick up the camera and record when I'm living my life. It's really hard. Anyhow, so I'm just gonna at least let my hair loose for now. this is my fresh face everyday makeup featuring my blurry red lip technique. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you found it informative. And above all else, I hope that you see that you don't have to cover up your face. You don't have to cover up your skin. If you want a really pretty clean skin look, then you can do that. There are foundations and concealers that help you achieve a clean skin look rather than a covered skin look. If you want to try this blurry lip technique, please do so and let me know if you found it as beautiful as I find it. I love lips that look like lips, you know, that still have their girth, their fullness. You know, when it comes to lip liner is gorgeous and is a great tool for us, but sometimes lip liner can make your lips look like they're not real, like they're perfect, like they're too perfect. So they look like almost like the you know, like a doll's lips. Anyhow, if you prefer a gentler, softer, sexy pout, then try this technique out and let me know how you liked it. You can try it with other colors as well, not just red, but red is just such a beautiful lip color for everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you go to my Instagram, Isabel on YouTube, and you check out the IGTV video that I put up, you will see how I get my skin so healthy. I showed you my deep oil cleansing face technique recently. Yesterday I put it up as my first IGTV video, and yeah, I just recorded myself, and I think that you'll find it really helpful. It is how I achieve my very healthy, happy face. I no longer use soap on my face, so if you want to give it a shot, just go onto my Instagram and watch the IGTV video. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to insert video footage of my outfit and the Rockefeller Center tree, and I will be sure to see you soon in my next video. If you have any questions, please ask and I will be sure to answer. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.